All right, so we're tackling road construction worker interviews today.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, and we're diving deep into RoleCatcher's resources to help you totally ace it.
Exactly.
We'll hit those common questions
And some real insider tips from the field.
oh yeah, and even how RoleCatcher can give you that extra edge with its AI.
Sounds good.
So let's get started.
Okay. Road construction worker interviews. Think of this as your toolkit.
Yeah.
Not just surviving,
Right,
but
yeah.
really crushing it.
Thriving. Yeah.
Exactly.
So who are road construction workers? It's more than just laying asphalt, right?
It is.
I was looking at the RoleCatcher Career Guide, and they handle everything,
Mhm.
from earthworks to substructures,
Yeah.
all the way to the final pavement.
Yeah, they handle it all. It's understanding that whole process.
Good.
And that's something interviewers are looking for. They want to
Yeah.
hear you talk about materials, layering techniques, all the safety protocols,
So the whole shebang.
the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
Gotcha. So let's jump into some questions.
Let's do it.
I bet a classic one is what experience do you have in road construction?
Oh, yeah, for sure. That is a classic.
Yeah.
And this is where you really get to showcase your skills, highlight those specific projects, especially ones where you had to overcome unique challenges.
Right.
Did you use any special techniques, a specific way of laying asphalt or concrete slabs? Maybe you've got experience with all that cool heavy machinery,
Oh, yeah.
bulldozers, excavators, mention all of that.
Make sure you mention it.
Yes, definitely. Make it shine.
But what if you don't have a lot of direct experience yet?
That's okay. If you're lacking in that direct experience, you really want to focus on those transferable skills.
Okay.
Things like teamwork, physical stamina, attention to detail, all very important on a construction site. And don't forget, a willingness to learn goes a long way.
Totally.
Yeah.
Employers love to see that enthusiasm.
Absolutely. Okay, moving on to another one.
Okay.
Safety is huge in road construction. So what about this question? What safety protocols do you follow while working?
Yeah, that's a big one.
This one's all about emphasizing that commitment to safety.
Okay.
And mention those basics like the PPE, hard hats, safety glasses, high-vis vests, all that.
For sure.
But don't just list them off.
Yeah.
Talk about why they're important.
Right. Give them specific examples.
Exactly. Like, I always make sure to wear my hard hat because I understand the risks of falling debris.
Makes sense.
Right. And if you've got any safety certifications, definitely bring those up, too.
Oh, yeah.
It shows you're serious about safety for yourself and everyone on the job.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Okay, speaking of safety, can you operate heavy machinery?
Okay, so for this one, honesty is key. Be upfront about what machines you're comfortable operating.
Right.
And highlight any specific training you have. And if you've got certifications, even better.
Yeah, certifications are great. Now, what if you're not super experienced with heavy machinery yet?
That's right. Even if you're a novice, expressing that eagerness to learn can make a big difference.
Okay.
You can say something like, while I'm not yet certified on excavators, I'm a fast learner and excited to gain experience operating different types of machinery. It shows that willingness.
That's great. Now, road construction often means working in tough conditions.
It does.
I bet they like to ask, have you ever worked on a project that required you to work in extreme weather conditions?
Oh, yeah.
What are they looking for there?
They want to see that resilience.
Oh, okay.
Because road construction, it doesn't stop for rain or shine.
Well, sometimes.
Well, sometimes for safety, yes.
Yeah.
But sharing your experiences working in scorching summers or freezing winters shows that adaptability. Talk about how you stayed focused and productive even when the elements weren't cooperating.
Right.
Did you have to adjust your work methods or take extra precautions?
Yeah.
This is where you show you're not afraid of hard work and that you can handle whatever comes your way.
I like that. Okay, let's shift gears a bit and talk about project management.
Right.
How do you ensure that a road construction project is completed on time?
Yes.
Yeah.
That comes up often.
Yeah.
And this is where you highlight those organizational skills.
Okay.
Even if you're just starting out, you can talk about how you approach managing tasks and staying on schedule. Maybe you've used a calendar app
Oh, yeah.
or to-do lists to keep track of personal projects. Mention those techniques that you use to prioritize tasks and make sure everything gets done on time.
Right. And RoleCatcher suggests talking about specific tools too, right?
Yes, they do. If you're familiar with project management software or any apps that help you stay organized, definitely bring those up. Shows you're tech savvy and proactive.
Okay. Speaking of time, that's closely linked to budget.
Yes, it is.
And I'm sure they want to know how you approach that too.
Of course.
So, how do you ensure that a road construction project is completed within budget?
This is all about showcasing that you are cost conscious.
Okay.
You want to demonstrate that you understand time is money
Sure.
and that you're focused on delivering value. Talk about how you track expenses, minimize waste, and look for those efficient solutions.
Yeah.
Have you ever found a way to save money or prevent unnecessary spending on a project? Share those stories.
Share those stories. Okay, so we talked about experience and safety and weather and even project management. But road construction is a team effort.
It is a team effort.
How should someone handle the question? How do you handle conflicts with team members or other stakeholders during a road construction project?
This is where you highlight your communication skills and problem-solving skills.
Okay.
You want to show you can handle disagreements professionally.
Right.
Talk about your ability to listen actively, communicate clearly, and find solutions that work for everyone.
Yeah.
It's all about collaboration.
Collaboration, not confrontation.
Exactly. Not
I
confrontation.
love that. Okay, so let's talk about quality.
Yes.
Because we're building roads that need to last. How do you ensure that the road construction project meets quality standards?
This is where you emphasize your attention to detail and that commitment to excellence.
Okay.
Mention your understanding of industry standards and how you ensure your work meets those standards. Have you ever gone above and beyond to make sure something was done right?
Yeah.
Maybe you double-checked a measurement or took extra care with a technique.
Yeah.
This is your chance to show you take pride in your work and you're dedicated to delivering high quality.
That's a great point. Now, things don't always go according to plan,
Never.
especially on construction sites.
Oh, especially on construction sites.
How should someone tackle the question? How do you handle unexpected challenges during a road construction project?
This is all about showcasing those problem-solving skills.
Okay.
And your ability to think on your feet. Share examples of challenges you faced and how you found creative solutions. Did a piece of equipment malfunction? Did you encounter unexpected soil conditions? Talk about how you adapted, stayed calm under pressure, and worked with your team to find a solution.
This has been so helpful already.
Glad to hear it.
We've covered so much.
Yeah.
But I want to hear more about what a career path in road construction looks like.
Whoa, yeah, that's a good question.
Where do we go from here?
That is a perfect segue into the next part of our deep dive.
Okay, perfect.
We're going to explore career advancement,
Okay.
talk more about those amazing AI features from RoleCatcher.
Ooh, can't wait for that.
Yeah, and give you even more insights to help you land that dream job in road construction.
Sounds good.
All right. So you're probably thinking okay, I aced the interview. What's next?
Yeah, where do we go from here?
Well, RoleCatcher's career guide actually lays out some really exciting career paths for road construction workers.
Really?
Yeah, it's not just about staying in the trenches forever.
That's good.
You can move up.
Okay, cool.
You can progress to crew leadership roles, supervisory positions. Okay.
Even specialize in things like bridge construction or paving.
Wow, that is cool. So what can someone do to move up that ladder then?
Here's where it gets interesting. RoleCatcher really stresses continuing education and certifications.
Okay.
Think trade schools, programs from industry associations, stuff like that.
Okay.
Those can help you keep your skills sharp and boost your career.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the more you learn, the more valuable you become.
Totally. It's like leveling up in a video game.
Exactly. Speaking of leveling up, remember how we talked about RoleCatcher itself
Oh, yeah.
being like your secret weapon?
Yeah, the AI stuff. I'm so curious about that.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So their career guide doesn't just stop at those interview questions.
Okay.
It actually dives deep into what it really means to be a road construction worker.
What kind of details are we talking about?
You'll find really detailed breakdowns of what's expected at each career stage.
Oh, wow.
It's like looking into the future.
Yeah.
They also lay out the pros and cons of the job.
Okay.
Got to be realistic.
Right. And get this, they've got example profiles of actual road construction workers. Oh, cool. At different points in their careers.
That's a really good idea.
It's pretty helpful.
Yeah, because then you can see okay, this is what my path could look like.
Exactly.
Okay, so then what about that AI-powered CV resume builder? That sounded really cool.
This is where things get really interesting.
Yeah.
You know how each job description is a bit different.
Yeah.
This AI actually analyzes those specific requirements
Okay.
and then tailors your application to highlight the skills that employers want.
Oh, so it's like a personal assistant
It is.
that knows exactly how to make my resume stand out.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
It takes all the guesswork out.
Yeah.
Gives you a huge advantage.
I like that. And then there's more, right? We talked about practicing your answers.
Yes, super important.
Like, that's key.
Yeah, well, RoleCatcher lets you record yourself answering interview questions.
Oh, wow.
And their AI analyzes it.
Whoa, that's crazy.
It's pretty...
That's like a personal coach in my pocket.
Right.
So what kind of feedback does it give?
It looks at everything. Your tone of voice, your body language.
Wow.
How clearly you're explaining things.
Okay.
And it even points out things you could improve on.
Oh, cool.
Like if you're using filler words too much or not making enough eye contact.
Okay.
It's like having a virtual mirror
Yeah.
to polish those skills.
Okay, that's really cool.
Yeah.
We've covered the questions, the career paths, and now all this AI stuff.
Yeah.
I feel way more prepared for this interview already.
That's what we like to hear. But remember,
Yeah.
even with all this prep,
Mm-hmm.
it's really your passion and work ethic that will shine through.
Right. At the end of the day, they want to see that I'm interested
Yes.
in road construction and committed to doing good work.
Exactly. So you've got the knowledge, the tools, and hopefully a good dose of enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Now think about this as technology changes the world of road construction. How do you see yourself adapting and staying ahead of the curve?
Oh, that's a good question. I guess embracing new technologies and always learning new skills.
Exactly. It's about being adaptable.
Mm-hmm.
Construction is always evolving.
Yeah.
Got to stay curious and open to new ideas.
This has been such an eye-opening deep dive.
Why do you think so?
Anyone listening to this is going to walk into their interview feeling so much more confident.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Remember, it's not just about getting the job.
Yeah.
It's about building a fulfilling career in a field that builds our world.
And who knows, maybe one day you'll be the one sharing your experience and
Yeah.
inspiring the next generation of road construction workers.
Yeah, that would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Totally. So for anyone listening who's about to go into that interview, any final words of wisdom?
You know, knowledge is power.
Yeah.
You've got the insights from RoleCatcher. You practice those answers.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you're feeling that passion.
Yeah.
Let it shine through.
And don't forget to explore all those resources RoleCatcher has.
Yeah, they're game changers.
That AI stuff is really next level.
It is. From perfecting your CV to practicing your delivery, it's like having a personal coach.
Totally.
So go out there and nail that interview and start building your future one road at a time.
You got this. Every big journey starts with a single step.
And sometimes that step starts with a deep dive.
That's right. Well, that's a wrap for today's deep dive.
Awesome.
We'll catch you on the next one where we explore another fascinating career path.
Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep building your future.
See you later.